Stop it.
Yeah. Throat's clear now.
Talking a little closer.
My throat's cleared up now. Huh?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What were we talking about? Before we started?
Trump was going to
Oh yeah,
arrest
Trump was
everyone.
supposed to do a mass arrest on the... This is what they thought. This is what QAnon people actually thought this. That Biden would just be doing his speech after Lady Gaga sings the national anthem and J-Lo comes out and performs. Then Joe Biden's go, really, that was great, ladies. But now I'm president. And then, boom, out of nowhere, smoke. All these police run in. Get down on the ground. Arrest Kamala Harris. Arrest Joe Biden. Arrest Barack Obama. Why not?
AOC.
AOC arrested. Bernie Sanders sitting there with his mittens on. Arrested. Because I don't know what they thought. I guess it was all pedophilia. I don't know what they thought that
They're
they.
all about the pedophilia.
Yeah, but I don't know what. I know, which is
really dumb because
Trump.
of how many pictures there are with Trump and Epstein.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, what about the Clintons? It's like, yeah, they're pedophiles too, along with Trump. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but Trump. Okay, this is the best part.
My friend's a Trump supporter, and I was like, he's a pedophile. He hangs out with Jeffrey Epstein. He's like, no, Trump said that he didn't like Jeffrey Epstein. He wasn't friends
He
with
just
him.
kept hanging out with them.
Yeah.
I hang out with people. Yeah. Anyway.
He's like,
I've been to lots of people's houses I don't like. So what if they're pedophiles? Like,
So what if I keep riding on with them in their private jet to an island full of underage women? What's the problem with that?
How was I supposed
Doesn't mean
to
we're
know
friends.
he was being a pedophile?
I thought he was just weird. Like,
I thought, he just liked young girls. Oh, that's what a pedophile is?
wait,
Oh my god!
I thought it was a cultural thing.
shit, I'm a pedophile. Like,
Oh, fuck, maybe I am.
I thought this was some completely different guy.
Wait.
I apologize. That's on me.
You mean to tell me 14's not legal?
God damn it!
But it is in this island.
And Germany.
Hell, younger than that on this
Yeah,
island.
we flew to Germany.
And what else, like Spain?
What if someone actually did that? What if someone's actual cover was that they just went
They
to
didn't know
they just
were
went to like a third world country and married like a 9-year-old,
Mhm.
and then it's like, what? It's a religious cultural difference. And they just keep coming back to America, and they're like, sir, is it true that you have a 9-year-old wife and she's already pregnant? Yeah, but it's a cultural difference.
You
Like,
can do that in America as young as like 11 or 12, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, with parental consent.
Yeah.
doesn't.
Jesus.
But you should just have your kid taken away from you.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what the husband
I guess
does.
that's true.
That's
But I would like it if someone else took the kid, like instead of like a guy who's like a hair away from being a rapist. But yeah, so my friend sent me a video that was sent to him by his grandpa, and his grandpa is a crazy person.
Yeah.
And the video was like, might have talked about this before, but the video is like, now the government, it used to be ran by actual people. We'll call them patriots. People like George Washington and Thomas Jefferson.
Teddy Roosevelt.
No,
No, they don't even.
I
count
I don't know when it starts. They just
Oh.
literally, the video just says somewhere down the line,
I feel like they
the
think
criminals took over.
I think they think it started with like Franklin Roosevelt, maybe JFK, but they like
Well, no. You'll be shocked because none of this makes any fucking sense. But the only way to believe it is to not know anything and to be very stupid, which is what QAnon people are. So what happens is they say somewhere down the line the criminals took over, and every person who got elected is part of the criminal system, and they're all trying to basically destroy America. Now this is all vague. Yeah, it's all very vague here.
Yeah.
But the
just
whole
for shits and giggles.
yeah.
Right.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, because like, so in Metal Gear Solid 2, you find out that the entire world's ran by a couple of AI, and sometimes they make very harsh and cold decisions because they feel it'll be better for the entire world if these bad things happen. And it's this weird moment where it's like, literally at the end of the game, you don't beat them. You just go, oh, well, now I know. And then you go about your day. Like, that's just how the game ends, because it's like, oh, well, that's why things are fucking weird. Okay. And it just ends. And then later on in a different game, you destroy the whole system. But the point is that they're just like, okay, why do people do this? Why are the criminals doing this? They're criminals. They're called criminals. But I don't think they call themselves the criminals. But in this video, they call them the criminals. Because they're trying to sell us to old people. So, but they think that every so often, someone gets away from the criminal's control, and that's why they got to be brought in. And that's what happened to JFK. Now, what made JFK special? The only thing that matters is that he was killed. Nothing else matters. They don't go into any detail.
He did.
Yeah, they don't go into any detail of how he pissed off the criminals. They just know that because he was killed, that meant the criminals allowed him to be killed. So they're kind of right because they think that, like, I guess they're saying the government or the FBI like killed JFK. Yeah, I mean, which is like
probably
that's an interesting theory, but they don't go into any detail
on like why the government.
Right?
No, they're just like, yeah, they killed him.
So then they say Ronald Reagan was the next one that pissed off the criminals because he's a real patriot, just like JFK. Despite the fact that's why.
Yeah,
it's not based off any policy at all.
That's all they have. It's just
no. JFK and Reagan are like not the same at all. Yeah, they're pretty much opposite in every way. And Reagan, but Reagan is the same because why did he get shot? Yeah. Why did he get shot? Can you explain that? I don't know. Maybe it's because he was a president. I don't fucking know. Why did JFK get shot? Why did any of them get shot? Why did Blinken get shot?
Right.
Why did John Lennon get shot? So anyway,
John Lennon was breaking away from the criminals. Can't you see?
Yeah.
He was exposing them.
He was exposing them by being a fucking devout communist and trying to get America to become a communist country. Anyway, and so yeah, they, like I said, they didn't explain anything they like about JFK or Reagan for that matter, but they know that old people are like, I remember JFK and Ronald Reagan. They did get shot.
That is proof.
But the reason why Trump is the next patriot away from the system, because it can't just be that they like his policy, because they haven't mentioned any policy at all. But the reason why you know is because the media slanders him and tries to make him look bad, which is what they've done for every president ever.
Right.
Well, and he had the like genuinely good plan of calling himself a Christian.
Yeah.
And then immediately anyone else who like kind of doesn't really give a shit about being a Christian, but like they just jumped on that. They're like, they're persecuting Christians. They're persecuting the Christian in the White House.
If you're a Republican who calls himself a Christian and you claim to be a victim, you will get that treatment. That's what happens every time.
Because and then they were like, and Joe Biden's a Satanist.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, he's a Catholic. And
they
like, same fucking difference. Like,
They always say that. They always say me and Shane were just talking about this yesterday. They always say the Democrats don't believe in God and they're going to ban prayer. We've never not had a Christian president ever. They're always Christian. Every time.
Yeah.
So...
That's because the Christians, like, won't ever vote in a non-Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't see how, like, how is JFK such a patriot, though, to them? Like...
I have it's literally just because he was shot.
Yeah.
It's
all
because
you need.
it's just a conspiracy theory. It's not well put together at all.
He's a patriot.
And it's like, this is what people, because you ask people why they like Trump, and they're just like, they just say vague blanket statements.
Like
because he's making America great again.
Yeah, exactly.
I hear a lot that he did a lot in 4 years. And I'm always like, what did he do? And they're like, a lot.
He got those things done that he promised.
I can't even name what they would say at this point.
Right. Sometimes
But I'm
they
always
don't even
like-
say anything. They'll just
always-
like the
It's
stuff,
like,
you
what
know?
about what Obama did? And they're like, nah. Okay. Like, they don't know anything. So it's like, talking to them is very strange because they really don't know. You're like, what did you like anything that George W. Bush did? You were alive back then. And you're like, well,
Yeah. I guess I was. I don't know.
No, he's bad because he did the Iraq War. Ooh. Yeah, you haven't heard that talking point from everyone everywhere. Make up your own talking point. Tell me about No Child Left Behind or the Patriot Act. Which
there's a lot of people on both sides, like Democrat and Republican, who are pro Patriot Act. And
I know, it's weird.
Yeah, like they genuinely, like, there's a lot of Democratic people
Obama
in Congress
was okay with it, I guess,
that want Edward Snowden to be like executed.
Yeah,
and it's like, what he did, like, he did his job.
Yeah, he literally did. He didn't do anything wrong. But he knew that he would still have to leave because he saw what they did to Bradley Manning, which is now Chelsea Manning, which is they locked Chelsea Manning in a prison for whistleblowing. You can't actually whistleblow, even though it's like a law that you can.
So American right.
If
you go to prison if you whistleblow.
Yeah. If you're a whistleblower but you work for the government or military, you're fucked. You can't do it, actually. That's why information never gets out, because they want to make an example out of you.
Yeah.
So Snowden got away, and he's still in Russia.
And then they're saying, like, he's a Russian asset, and all he ever talks about whenever you listen to Snowden interview, he's like, I would really love to come home.
Yeah.
And, like...
I miss it there.
Yeah, I really miss my family, and...
Yeah.
My house, and yeah.
Well,
my jail cell.
His wife moved to Russia with him.
I mean, he's got more family than that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants more than his wife, probably.
That's good. He doesn't have to marry a damn Russian woman.
Yeah.
Sorry, honey. I have to make a new Russian family. All right. Hopefully this didn't just. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Nice.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
Anyway. Yeah. So that's our. Look, so here's what QAnon said. They said that there would be mass arrests on Inauguration Day.
Mm-hmm.
This plan, so they think that Trump won the election fair and square, and that people who are not in charge of the country faked the election under the noses of people who do run the country, and those people are saying, wait a minute, this is a fraud. And they go, well, you're the leader of the country. Why don't you just do something? But they can't do anything because no fraud occurred.
You know what the really shitty thing about that is that the Democrats gave them leverage with that by actually, like, committing the fraud against Bernie.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
where they admitted to it.
Yeah.
And then, like, they're like, but we can do that. And then they were like, well, why wouldn't you do that in the national election? It's like, because they can't.
Yeah, they can only do it in the... Yeah, well...
Like it'd be
they did,
almost impossible
but they
for them
didn't
to do that.
What they did against Bernie wasn't, like, rigging the votes. They just, like... helped Hillary and didn't help Bernie and slandered Bernie constantly.
Right, they rigged the media against him.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't, like... Well, there were people who were on individual level possibly cheating for Hillary. There's some weird videos out there that kind of show, like, people being really weird and shady. But... Yeah, but that's for the DNC, which is like an organization. It's like a private organization.
It's a corporation.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
So versus the actual election, which every state is done on its own state level. And so they're trying to, like, say there's a huge conspiracy that is, like, doesn't understand the most basic ideas about, like, how our voting works.
Which is really dumb, how our voting works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's wrong, but the way that it does work, Biden won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now they're saying, like, look at the inauguration. Nobody showed up. And it's like, yeah, well, first of all, we just had that Capitol riot, so no one's fucking allowed. Second of all, there's the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, you know why people aren't allowed to show up?
No one voted for him.
Yeah, they go, because if they let people actually come, then no one will, because nobody actually supports Biden. And it's like, do you know how much more he won by the popular vote?
Yeah.
Scratch the whole, like, voting, like, what individual states. If you think he lost in certain states, fine. But, like, well, you're wrong, but fine. The popular vote-wise, he would absolutely destroy. If we went only on the popular vote, they would get crushed every time.
They always try to compare Trump rally to Biden rallies.
Yeah.
Because Biden like does coronavirus and like and Trump doesn't. He lets like 3,000 people in, and they're like, look, Trump has all of these supporters at his rallies, and Biden has none.
I will say,
so of course Trump had to win. When
Bernie had rallies before COVID, they were like fucking packed stadiums, and then he would have like bands play concerts and stuff. And then Biden would have like he would be like in like a high school gymnasium, and there'd be like 5 people there. It was weird. Yeah.
Biden sucks.
Yeah, Biden cannot energize people like Bernie could.
No.
Clap, you bastards.
Yeah.
Understanding what you may hear about me, I have incredibly good judgment. 1, I married Jill. And 2, I appointed Johnson to the academy. I just want you to know that. Just clap for that, you stupid bastard.
Clap You Bastards
Did you see that
is
video?
No.
Clap You Bastards is
What's
way better than Please Clap. But
What is Clappy Bastards?
so wait, Please Clap is Jeb Bush talking, and no one's fucking paying attention to what he's saying. So he just says, "Please clap," and they all start clapping.
But send a signal that we're prepared to act in the national security interests of this country to get back in the business of creating a more peaceful world. Please clap.
For Clap You Bastards, Joe Biden is talking and no one's listening because no one listens to these people.
Mm-hmm.
But he's talking about veterans. So
Veterans. He was at overseas.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about military veteran stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and so he was like genuinely offended they didn't, because he wasn't saying clap for me like Jeb Bush was.
Yeah.
He was saying clap because
For the veterans that I'm telling you
And so
about.
he very strictly was like, "Clap, you bastard!" Like, he had like an old man moment where he's like, "You sons of bitches!"
What the fuck?
And they all like clapped really hard.
Yeah, they started clapping.
I think it was honestly like kind of a joke,
Mm-hmm.
like an old man joke.
I don't know. He seemed angry.
Yeah.
It's a weird video.
Huh.
That moment that's one of those moments where I'm like, I don't know if I like it or don't like it, but it's funny either way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Trump thought that, or no, QAnon thought that. So after they've lost the election and Trump couldn't do anything to take it back, then they were like, "We're gonna storm the Capitol," and then that did nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say they did a very poor job of that. Like,
Of storming the Capitol?
Well, I think
yeah,
I'm
like,
pretty
I'm not
sure
in favor of it, but like they could have
like actually
they could have done some shit in there. Like,
yeah.
Like, what else would they do?
Well, they could have actually killed people,
Oh.
but they didn't.
Why would you...
But like some guy brought zip ties and he was going to, which Ben Shapiro said.
Actually, 2 people brought zip ties.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure there's more.
And they were both iconic.
People found bombs and guns and stuff too. So
Yeah.
but they didn't use them.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
the bombs were still outside the Capitol.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is that it's like they could. I'm assuming people wanted to take hostages and stuff. And from what I understand, the senators were like minutes away from getting caught by all the people,
Mm-hmm.
and that would have been an absolute shit show.
Yeah.
And then
Because all the Trumpies have guns too.
so one of the senators, she's like getting kind of a lot of famous. She's getting a lot of fame right now. Her ad was like, "I'm bringing my Glock to
yeah.
Congress, and they can't take my gun away from me."
Oh my God.
And then like during the Capitol riot, she's like live tweeting, "Oh, Speaker Pelosi just left the hiding place." Yeah. Gee, it's like, why are you tweeting this? Almost like you want her to get attacked.
Oh my God.
While people are literally in Pelosi's office fucking shit up and stealing her mail. Some guy stealing AOC's shoes to sniff later and jerk off into. He's like, "Oh, I can't wait. I want to hate fuck AOC so bad."
What did Ben Shapiro say about the zip tie guy?
He said that everyone has zip ties in their home, and it's like, Ben,
Yeah.
Shut up!
Yeah.
you're talking about like keeping like things to get like little bundles of things together. These are big fucking zip ties. Like these are like literally handcuffs.
Yeah.
Like police will use these during like if they
They're like the big
for, like,
thick ones.
yeah,
Yeah.
if they need to do like a mass arrest, they'll like zip tie people.
Yeah.
These are not like the little things you like. Oh, I have all these celery. I have loose celery everywhere. I need to zip tie my celery. That's not what this is, Ben.
He's so stupid.
He's got to be the dumb. I fucking hate him.
So goddamn
So stupid.
Yeah, but apparently, like, that guy was on comms or something with a bunch of people,
Yeah.
and they organized it.
Yeah, because they were trying to find people.
Yeah.
So were they planning on like taking hostages?
I don't know if we know for sure, but it's
Okay.
pretty heavily implied.
I would assume.
If he's got all that shit,
Right.
It's pretty implied. So it could have been a absolute fucking
It could have been way worse than it was.
A huge boner.
yeah. Could have been a real boner if we weren't careful.
Which,
and we weren't, because cops were literally letting people
Yeah.
through. They were like opening the cages. They were like waving people in, saying,
all right,
"Come on,
your
let's
turn."
go."
Did you see the video I put on my Instagram story?
Which one? Are you of the guy with the Viking helmet?
Yeah.
And he's like in the hall where they took the pictures of them doing like, because that's like where they always have like the hearings and stuff. That's like the house
It was the
chair
Senate,
room or whatever.
Yeah, the Senate room.
And
there were 2 cops in there, just like
and well, the cops like, so just so you guys know, this is like the most sacred place in America. So can you please leave? And he's like, yeah, sure. And then they go and take the picture of him sitting in the fucking like Nancy Pelosi
Supreme
seat,
Court
like,
chair.
Yeah.
It's fucking like, come on. There was only like 3 of them in there, and like the one cop was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It was bullshit. He
wasn't even asking him to leave. He was just like, be careful. Don't break anything.
Like, hey, now.
Well, the way I interpreted it was him being like, guys, this is really bad. But it's like, you're not there.
He was like the one friend of the group who's like trying to convince all the other friends not to go in the haunted house.
He's like the nerdy tattletale.
Guys, this is a really bad idea.
Yeah, and it's like, that's not, you're not supposed to be that.
You should kick them out.
Well, as we know, Trump denied the National Guard, and he never called them, and Pence had to call them. So, I mean, and the cops were in on it. Not all the cops. There was clearly some one cop died, but there was clearly some
2
cops
died, I thought.
Oh, really? Was there another one died too? Fuck.
I think he died of. Remember? Did you see the video of the guy getting slammed in the door?
No.
Like crushed in the door.
No, I didn't see that
so
video.
He didn't die there, but I think he died in the hospital.
Okay. I think
like 4 people.
A lot of people died. Most people died. The cop I knew who died got punched a few times, and then they trampled his body.
Oh.
But everyone else who died was all trampled on, except for that one girl who was shot by a cop or Secret Service or something. Someone shot her. They literally said, leave. And she said, she started doing the entitled thing. We're like, no, I don't have to leave. I'm a Karen, blah, blah, blah. And you live a Karen, you die a Karen, okay? And she died.
What's her name, Karen?
I know, but...
I fucking hope it.
They saw she died.
There was someone grabbing her waist, and like he was about to yank her back, and as she's being yanked back, that's when she's shot. And people said shot in the chest, and someone said shot in the neck. She was all a bloody mess when she died. So,
well, that's what you get when you
try
to overthrow the government.
I felt bad that day.
Yeah,
I actually did feel bad, but at this point, I'm kind of like, okay, well, you know what? Oh yeah, one of the people who died was one of the guys climbing the wall when he fell.
Oh, I saw that video of him falling.
Yeah, I didn't know
he died.
I sent you the video where it was like the wrestling commentary.
Oh, yeah.
And
I didn't know he fucking died.
the southern guy is like, oh, he's climbing the cage. And then he falls, by God. By God, he fell from the wall. And then it has like the sound effects like...
And then he died.
And he goes, is he okay? Could someone confirm he's okay? I don't know if that's the one who died or not, but one of them who climbed the wall fucking died.
That looked like a really bad fall.
That video is hard to watch. He's pretty high up and he just falls. Woo! Arms wide open, just falling back. Going, fuck. He's dead now.
There was one cop who they like grabbed his face mask and were like,
yeah, the guy jammed his thumb in his eye hole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they were
what
like,
the fuck?
kill him with his own gun.
Oh
Kill him with his own
dude.
gun.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Well, see, that's the thing. I think like 80 or 75% of the people there were just like random old people who were like, yeah.
Good.
And then everyone else was like absolute crazy people who wanted to kill,
like freaking psychos who were dead set on.
And then like for some reason, like they were like yelling like, you know, let's kill them all. Yeah, and everyone's going, yeah, let's kill them all. And like we're going inside. Like, yeah, we're going inside. And then they all just like. All the normal people are like walking around like, yeah, this is cool.
This is a fun tourism activity.
We're in the Capitol building. And like other people running around trying to find some dude. Yeah. It was really fucking, I mean, yeah, it was bad.
Yeah. Luckily all the people
but they're special and Trump loves them, you know, and
very special.
They're patriots. They should never forget this day.
Luckily, anyone who took a picture of themselves on that day has been DDoSed or will be DDoSed.
Are you talking about doxed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doxed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
DDoS attack, for people who don't know, is when you send a bunch of pings to a website so it closes down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dox is when you spread someone's first name and address and other information online, which is what people do to harass people, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the one girl who when they put up the gallows, she was like taking pictures, and they're like, "Okay, we need to find this lady," and they're like, "Here she is.
Yeah.
Here's her Instagram page. Go fuck with
A
her."
lot of them have been arrested already too, including this guy who was like a lawmaker. He got arrested.
Oh really?
Yeah, and this guy this big Republican blogger guy. I forgot his name because I don't give a shit.
A lawmaker got arrested?
Yeah, because he was in there, and he was on this guy's stream, and the streamer guy got arrested. But he's like kind of popular in like the right wing sphere, and he's arrested too because he was streaming the whole fucking thing.
What's his name? Like Baked Alaska? Or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, it's Baked Alaska.
But he's not like an elected official.
No, not him. Someone else. A lawmaker got arrested on.
Yeah, that's like an elected official, though, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just kept saying lawmaker.
Okay.
So.
What did he get arrested for?
Because he was inside the Capitol building, and you're not supposed to be in there.
But if he was already in the Capitol building,
No. He was storming with the people.
He was a local representative.
Oh.
Like, I think there was someone from, like, St. Louis, too. I think there was a few people,
Damn.
honestly.
But yeah, the guy from the podium pictures arrested. The guy who had his feet on Nancy Pelosi's desk was arrested.
The guy in the Viking shit.
The Viking guy is arrested.
I told you about that. That guy?
Yeah.
He follows a very strict organic diet.
Yeah.
And prison, like the jail he's staying at, was like, yeah, we're gonna stick by it. We're gonna let him only eat organic food, and we're gonna provide it for him.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, there are Muslim refugees who either have to eat expired food or pork, which is against their religion.
Right.
And they get, like, towels instead of blankets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had an infection on my hand whenever I went to jail, and they wouldn't give me even peroxide for it. They actually laughed at me.
Yeah.
When I asked for it.
Yeah. I think that guy is like a privileged person. Yeah. I don't know his background, but he's probably got some monies. So? Yeah.
I don't believe it, Tyler.
He probably has a
Where's
little bit of money.
Evidence?
I don't know. There was a nice paint job he had that day.
It was a pretty nice paint job.
You know, he got all done up. He's the QAnon shaman. Is his name? Yeah. People are trying to tell me he's Antifa. He ain't Antifa. If you're Antifa, you ain't getting no organic food in prison when you're Antifa. Okay, I'll say that much. So
I hate that argument.
Well, that's what Republicans. Well, that's what Trump supported Republicans do. They say
that's what QAnon.
Yeah, they just say no, and then they say something, and then it's like, wait, why do you think that? And like, I don't know. They just don't.
Because I'm not wrong. Like, I can't be wrong.
They just don't back it up at all.
Logic.
They think they say that there was facial recognition software run, and that all the people in the Capitol building on camera were all registered Antifa members.
Right. So
even
Antifa,
though you can't register for Antifa.
Yeah, there's no registry for Antifa, and also, Antifa people are like always covered head to toe.
Yeah,
you can never see their face, and they do it for a reason because they're very paranoid about government surveillance stuff.
Yeah, be too.
Which honestly, they should be.
Yeah, if you get caught doing Antifa shit, you're gonna get in a lot of trouble. So, in fact,
even if it's
just saying you're Antifa is a problem because Trump wants it to be. I don't know. Did he actually do it or not?
I think he did get it to be.
It's it's a terrorist organization.
Is it really?
Yeah.
But the KKK is it?
Yeah. KKK is not a terrorist organization.
Proud Boys?
No.
Nor the police?
No. But that one's gonna be hard to sell.
Yeah.
That's gonna be hard to tell people. People just. It doesn't matter how many times the police break the law.
They just say a few bad apples.
Decades and decades and
every
decades of police brutality, unlawful killing, and police breaking the law in general. And no one ever wants to be like, oh, there might be a problem with corruption. No, that's.
So wait, he actually passed that? I thought he was just talking about it.
I'm pretty sure it was actually passed.
That's ridiculous.
I'll put the fact check in here, but I'm pretty sure. I remember it happening. Yeah, because people were pretty mad.
Yeah, so no what?
And Biden straight up said that Well, so here's the thing. Biden already basically undid every single executive order.
Yeah.
Because Trump didn't get much passed besides executive orders. So almost everything Trump did is already gone now because they were literally executive orders because Obama did like 3 executive orders. And so Trump's like, oh, you can do that shit? I'm going to do executive... He would talk shit on Obama doing executive orders, but he would do it all the time because he couldn't get any of his own bills like passed, and no one was going to do... Congress weren't ever writing bills he wanted anyway. So he just did a bunch of executive orders.
Yeah.
And now they're all gone. And that's why doing executive orders isn't really good for long-term solutions because...
Right. It can be undone in a day.
Pretty much every time you're done as president, it's the other party.
Yeah.
That's almost always how it goes.
When was the last time we had 2 in a row?
I'm not...
Reagan and Bush, I guess, right?
Was Bush right after Reagan?
Bush
I literally
Sr.
don't know.
It went Reagan, Bush, Clinton, Bush.
Then, actually, I think you're right. Yeah,
no,
then that was...
not 2 terms, though, but like two
two
presidents of the same party.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because typically it is like it'll be Republican Democrat Republican Democrat. It's just Trump. Usually it's like 2 terms, but Trump didn't do 2 terms because. I mean, let's be he only won because he was against Hillary the first time. I mean,
Yeah. That was a pretty good selling point for him.
yeah, he didn't have to try that hard.
No, he really didn't.
Well, I mean, wait.
What?
Yeah, JFK and Lyndon B. Johnson were right after each other.
They were opposite parties?
No,
No, they were same
they were
party.
the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because that was his vice president.
Right, but we're saying when was it last?
Yeah.
That was the last time. Because Lyndon Johnson was reelected.
Who was between Bush and Reagan?
No one. And Bush was Reagan's vice president.
Oh, never mind. He just took over when Kennedy died. So
Yeah, that's what I
that
thought.
doesn't count. Okay.
Yeah,
I was wrong.
That's what I'm saying though. It's like it's almost always Republican Democrat, and then
Yeah, it swings back and forth.
we almost had President Pence for like a day. Honestly, what do you guys? Okay, what do you think of if Trump is impeached now that he's not president anymore? Because that's a real thing that could happen.
Does that even do anything? Like,
Wait, what?
So
if he's not president, what's the point of impeachment?
there's talk that he might, because he's been impeached that second time, but the Senate has to like do their part.
Right, they have to pass it.
Right, they didn't pass it.
Him.
Yeah, they didn't do it the first time, which is why he didn't get impeached all the way.
Right.
You could still technically say he was impeached, just
It
like Clinton
an
was
attempted
impeached.
impeachment or whatever.
I mean, I think it's classified as he's impeached, but
really?
So is Bill Clinton. It's the same thing.
Okay.
Literally the same scenario. The Senate just didn't verify it or validate it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't indict him. That's the word.
Right.
And
Okay. After Reagan, it was Bush.
Right.
That was the last time we had a double Republican.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't happen typically.
No.
But Reagan was pretty well liked, even though he's probably the worst president we've ever had. Anyway,
So what?
FDR
Yeah.
and
What's the
Truman.
point of the impeachment
Oh, we
if
have
he's
3: Harding, Calvin Coolidge, Herbert Hoover.
yeah, because for a while Democrats were doing well.
Well, those are all Republicans.
Oh, never mind. For a while Republicans were doing well. Well, I know.
Before the party shift, though. Or before the entire...
I know.
shift.
After Lincoln, it was like always Republicans, pretty much. Lincoln was the first Republican, and then it was just like Republican.
It's like
Yeah,
Lincoln,
yeah.
Johnson,
Grant, Hayes,
Yeah.
Garfield, and Chester Arthur were all Republicans.
There's like a random Democrat in between them, and it's just like all.
Well, and he wasn't even. He was Democrat for half of his term.
You know what? I'm Republican now.
time to switch?
Yeah.
Remember the Whig Party?
Yeah.
The what?
Those were like the true competition for the
Remember when there
Democrats.
was more of the parties?
Yeah, there used to be a bunch of parties.
What was Teddy Roosevelt?
Teddy Roosevelt was Republican, but
Was
he
he?
started the Bull Party.
And it was the Progressive Party.
Yeah, he was a
And
progressive
it was
Republican.
the bull moose was their animal. Yeah.
Yeah, it was called the Bull Party.
Because
And it split the vote between Taft and Woodrow. That's how Woodrow won.
Oh, and I've heard Woodrow's actually our worst president like ever.
He was president during World War One. Wartime presidents usually don't get a good run.
Okay.
No.
He also showed a KKK film at the White House.
Well,
Ooh.
I mean, Donald Trump led. races into your Capitol building.
Right, but like,
okay,
it's bad. Yeah.
So, impeaching Trump.
Yes.
Look, this guy wasn't even a part of a party on his second term.
Impeaching Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Yay or nay?
Yay.
But what does it affect if he's
It
not
blocks
president
him from,
anymore?
Running ever again.
Like permanently.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
because he's in trouble.
Okay.
I think he's starting a militia right now.
Yeah.
Kind of feels
He is, I
like-
think.
Most
Like,
likely
I don't
is.
think he gives a shit whether he gets to like legally
Yeah.
run again. I think he would probably prefer it,
I feel like
but like I think end game he doesn't care.
I feel like
Civil War.
I would say he would run again, but I feel like he's getting too old.
He is pretty old.
He would run again, but then he would just die immediately.
Yeah. How old is he now?
74.
Like a year.
I think he's older than that.
He might be.
Wait,
He's
actually,
not quite 80 yet,
actually, he
I
might
don't
be
think.
74.
I think he's 74, Biden's 78, and Bernie's 79.
Yeah, something like that. They're all very close to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Hillary's 73. Yeah, Trump's 74 right now.
Okay.
So in 4 years he'll be 78, and that's when you want him to run again. I don't know. I don't know how much fight he's got left
fat
in
as
him.
Fuck, he takes amphetamines all the time. Like
Yeah, and now that he's
you
not
really
president,
expect him-
he's probably gonna do even more drugs. So, yeah, I don't think he's gonna last. How old is Barron Trump?
14?
Yeah.
How does that boy not have autism? If you have a kid at like a super old age, the chance of getting autism is like really high,
Really?
and it's more based on the male than the female. I learned this from watching Chris Chan videos. Chris Chan taught me something. Yeah, that's actually
Huh.
Trump has
Maybe-
fucking. You know what? I'll cut the man some slack. He's got good sperm. Okay. Or Barron actually has autism and he's undiagnosed.
Or he's
Trump's not the father.
secret
Bum,
love
bum,
child. That's what I'm
bum. Who did Melania fuck? Epstein.
Yeah.
Melania fucked Epstein.
Or what if she fucked Clinton?
No, because I believe that Trump and Epstein probably did some wife swapping.
Yeah.
Trump probably has been inside Giswell.
Don't say it like that.
He's been inside.
They're butterfly. What is that? Eskimo brothers? Or is that Eskimo sisters?
What are you talking about? Get over here. Don't talk over there. Eskimo sisters.
Yeah.
Is that because they're both white on the inside from the same guy or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
That's a weird. I've never heard that term. I just put two and two together. I don't like it. It's gross.
I don't know if it's because they're white from the same guy. I think that's just a term. I don't know.
I don't know.
Eskimos aren't white.
No, they're not. They're like brown, tan.
They're like
Red.
indigenous people.
Yeah. They're reddish, brownish.
They're red,
Yeah, that's what Native Americans are.
but they're not.
They're more brown. Yeah.
They're like the same color as Norse people.
Everyone
like
is
the real Norse people, not the.
Every person is literally a shade of brown, but really, really light or really, really dark. And for some reason, we make a big deal about it. But to be fair, black people and white people have extremely different hair, and science can't explain it. So there you go. I'm just joking. Science can't explain it, definitely. But I thought it'd be funny to say that. Anyway.
Greatest mysteries science still can't solve.
What's his face? Bill O'Reilly. Tides come in, tides come out. Science can't explain that. And the guy's like, actually, yes. It's
Yeah, it can.
very well documented. That was great. And then you have famously the Insane Clown Posse saying magnets, how do they work?
Yeah, what are they? What are magnets?
That's a miracle from God. It's like, nope, we can explain we've explained
Science.
magnetism as well. Like, science has covered all of this, so that's every time. And there's also an evolution denier guy who's like, look at this banana. Look how perfect this banana is. You mean to tell me it just grew this way? God has a plan for everything. Look, long story short, the banana was grown that way through evolution. It didn't originally look the way it did. It was like a little small little thing. It also had a bunch of seeds all throughout it. Bananas used to be way different, and then evolution changed bananas. So evolution is real. But also evolution is already like not disputed at all on the micro level. Microevolution is not a theory; it's 100% fact.
Oh yeah, it's like.
But I guess if you're like, well, that can happen, but not people evolution.
That can't happen. Shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's their best defense. But God's so great, we can't explain everything he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, microevolution? Yes. People evolving from, like, fish? No.
Hell no.
Fuck that shit. I'm
Big
making this
game.
world. I'm putting people on it day one.
Well, not
5,000
day
years
day
ago.
one.
Anytime you back a Christian into a corner, it's always, well, he's like this unfathomable being. Like, we can't explain everything he thinks.
You gotta have faith. Like that's all they do is just
Yeah.
have faith.
They're just like, well,
They're
I
like,
can't explain
well,
that, but,
I
like,
can't
God is
explain it, so
fucking-"
neither can you.
Yeah.
I have faith in my ability to play Super Smash Brothers because I can, like, I have something to judge that based off of.
Mm-hmm. You have experience.
I don't,
to judge.
yeah. I have no faith in God because
There's no experience.
the thing is, like, what I've always told people is, like, yeah, if there's ever, like, something that happened that would, like, definitively prove it, then yeah, I would.
Which would be really hard because it couldn't be like a miracle or anything because people would be like, oh no.
No, it would have to be literally like a being comes down.
It
and
would have to be something
and creates matter from
undeniably-
thin air right in front of you.
Or
Even
like
that,
the rapture
you could
happened.
probably just call
Yeah,
aliens.
yeah. When the rapture happens,
That
Yeah.
would be believable.
well,
or
first
you
of
could
all,
call that aliens.
but we don't have to go to. We're not going to heaven, but you
Uh-huh.
don't die instantly, right? You just live with
No.
like, monsters and
You
shit,
just
right?
like keep
Which is
surviving.
fucking
with-
awesome.
Dude, yeah,
terrible-
I'm ready.
Well,
All the pussies can go to heaven.
Yeah. Fuck bitches.
I'm staying
Well,
here.
what happens
Fucking
is
pussies.
All the
hell
church
comes
girls-
to
Hell
earth.
on earth.
The church girls aren't
Basically
going to
what
heaven.
happens, right?
They've been doing horrible things, so they're all going to be with us.
But they accepted Jesus.
Like maybe
so-
3 people from the church.
I'll
go to
accept. I'll
heaven.
just accept Jesus right then and there.
That's what I say. And they're like, no, you have to be sincere.
No,
and I'm like,
no.
okay, then I'll be
No,
sincere.
it is fucking insincere. When there's
Right?
fucking demons and shit,
When you see
I'm gonna go,
people
fuck, this shit's real.
flying off the ground. You're like, oh my god.
Or, you know, I'll be like,
God in
okay,
heaven.
well, when I'm about to die, I'll just accept Jesus and then I'll go to heaven.
That-
They're like, it has to
Nah.
be sincere. And I'm like, well, yeah, if I'm
Yeah.
going to die, it's going to be sincere.
There's a clip in Xavier Renegade Angel where this guy's like, it's like parroting Terminator. He gets thrown in the lava.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes, oh no, it's just his arm. He goes, oh no, I'm dying. But wait, I accept the Lord Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. Yes! And then he dies.
He went to heaven, man. He made it.
They don't explain what happens after. They're just like, that's what he did.
He definitely went to
That's the
heaven.
last thing he did.
That's what happened. Family Guy made that joke too.
Really?
When Stewie killed Osama bin Laden or something.
Oh yeah, no song.
Osama started going, I accept Lord I accept Jesus as my Lord and Savior.
Yeah, you gotta do it last minute just in case.
Dude, just
Yeah.
wait to the last minute.
It, like, you'll be sincere because you'll be like, oh fuck, I mean, might as well.
But what about if you die by like a train accident? Like you don't see it coming.
You're fucked.
Going
When you go to hell, be like, God, if you would have given me one more second.
And
2
why can't you
seconds.
accept Jesus into your soul when you're in hell?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I
that's
don't get
against
it.
the rules.
God's like, no takesies,
No.
backsies.
Right.
It's like, but I'm here forever. I have so much time to think now.
It's like, no, you're here forever. Like, you don't
God's
get to
just,
come out.
he's a fucking troll. He's a giant troll. That's why he made Trump president.
So hell comes to earth.
Trump's like, God chose me to be president. Trump's like, hey, or God's like, yeah.
I mean,
That's pretty funny.
Hell comes to earth, and then heaven wages a war against hell on earth.
mhm.
So we could fucking fuck up angels and shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight
Is
with
that
the
what you
demons.
want for the apocalypse? You want to
I
fuck
wanna
up angels and
Kill
shit?
I want to kill an angel and take his flaming sword. And then be like, oh, now demons are going to be like scared of
Do
me.
you think you get to take the
You're
halo
like,
too?
You're like a Jedi at that point. All the demons have to be like really afraid of you because you can kill them with their fucking angel swords.
right?
Why can't demons just kill all the angels with their demon swords?
They don't have demon
I
swords.
don't know if
they have
I don't have the
tridents.
demons. I just know that when angels, when God, okay, in the
Mhm.
Bible, God will literally send angels down.
Yeah.
And they're like, God's real. And they go, yes, this is the
Yeah.
proof that in the future a guy named Tyler's going to talk about. He's going to say he needs proof. And this is the proof right here. And they guard things with flaming swords. Like they
Why
guard,
was that the Garden of
yeah, they guard the
Yeah.
Garden of Eden with
And
flaming
wasn't there
swords.
like, was it just the Garden of
Yeah.
Eden, or was it?
Well, the angels
I
have
thought
done
there
other
was-
shit. What happened with Sodom and Gomorrah? Didn't the angels kill everyone?
They were disguised as humans.
Technically,
Yeah.
I
and
guess.
they
I
didn't
don't
kill
know.
everyone.
No,
What happened with
no. Basically, God just sent a nuke down on the people.
Sodom
They, like,
left and went to a cave, and all of his daughters had sex with him.
What?
Yeah, they
Yeah?
they got him super drunk.
Oh
and
yeah,
raped
yeah,
him,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was
Sodom
confused because
Sodom
like,
went
what?
to a
But no,
cave
yeah.
and hid with his daughters, and they all fucked him.
And the city
That's where
burned
the
to the
word
ground.
sodomy comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because-
I kind of picked that up.
Yeah.
From Sodom and Gomorrah, and the whole point of that story was to teach like kindness and courtesy to guests or something. But
And also, don't be a terrible city, or God will fucking smite you.
So the city wasn't like they were full of like
There was so much
people
like
fucking. Someone tried to fuck an
debauchery
angel or
and
something.
Freaking, I don't know.
They would just rape people.
Yeah,
all the
there.
time.
Someone was trying
Something
to
like
rape
that.
an angel, and that's why it's wrong to be gay because rapists exist or something.
I think you took the wrong message from that story.
Well, it's everyone hates gay people because of Sodom and Gomorrah. So
They hate him because of a mistranslation in Exodus, actually, where it's like, "Don't be a pedophile," and then King James translated that as "Don't fuck
Don't
any guys
fuck
ever."
men.
yeah.
Even the women don't.
What's the
fuck
one?
men.
What's the one where it's like don't fuck? It's like just a long list. It's like man should not lay with another man. Don't eat shrimp.
Yeah, it's
Don't-
that's in Exodus.
Yeah, it's like literally. It's like
Deuteronomy.
it's like right after don't eat shrimp. It's like don't have gay sex.
Eat shrimp. Don't eat
Right, that's
dick.
the one
That's
they
a
mistranslated.
mistranslation.
Yeah, and then like right after that, it's like don't wear clothes made from two different cloths. It's like,
Oh yeah.
all right, if you're gonna care about the Christian or the gay stuff, you better start caring about this other shit.
Right.
It's a lot easier to just not care about most of it and just be like, yeah, this was written a long time
Like
ago.
just pick and choose.
That's what most Christians do. They just like,
It is.
Yeah.
They
like,
just don't like gay people because it's icky.
yeah, they literally just hate
Ew,
gay
gross.
But that was also from the Old Testament.
people. Yeah, that too.
And Christians don't follow the Old Testament.
They fall under the new covenant, but they don't give a shit about that.
Yeah.
They just care that gay people are icky.
Well, it's because they don't actually research or do anything on their own. They just get
No.
told what to do and think.
They're like, gay people are icky, and you're like, you're right. Gay people are icky.
For the longest time, Christians were like,
icky, sticky.
Eh.
for the longest time, Christians were against interracial stuff.
Yeah, that makes
They
sense.
were like, well, black and white people can't have babies together.
That's in the Bible, you guys. You can't do it.
And it's like, what are you talking?
What?
I
No.
just had a baby
Oh.
with someone.
The Resident Evil showcase was today.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you if you watched it.
Mm.
They
forgot about it.
showed a lot, including the new big scary person. It's actually this giant fucking woman in a sundress,
Oh.
That's
and she fucking grabs you by the throat
Oh.
and lifts you up. There's also
I'm
everyone.
with Shane on this. That's hot.
There's like this zombie goth chick with blood all over her
Oh.
mouth.
Dude,
Dude,
quit
stop.
making it
I'm
harder.
gonna have to go to the bathroom.
Well, everyone keeps retweeting her, and they keep saying like, "I can fix her." And they keep saying like,
Oh my god.
they keep saying, "I don't know who's letting Capcom design these characters, but keep doing it."
Dude, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom.
She's like straight up
Oh
this like
god.
goth emo chick.
was that?
I can fix
That
it.
was one of our like. We talked about that before.
What, going to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We did.
What were we talking about? Like,
We're the masturbators. That's all.
No.
That's a different time. I know. But the last time we streamed, we kept saying
We're the
masturbators.
No, there was.
I don't know. We were talking about. We had to go. I know. Obviously, you get the joke. You have to go to the bathroom.
But you were talking about
Because people do it in high school.
Oh yeah.
People go to the bathroom in school and they fucking do it.
Well, you were
Well,
like
yeah.
one of your friends or something.
No, I saw it in a movie. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know anyone who actually did that, but it was like a movie where this nerdy kid was like, "Oh, I'm going to the bathroom again." And then
What
also,
are we talking about?
it was also in Moral Oral where Oral
Oh.
goes to the bathroom and the janitor's like, "What you doing in there?" Or he's like, "You need any help with there, son?" He's like, "No." But he keeps going. "Ugh." And then he's like, "What's the problem? Number 2?" He's like, "Nope, not number 2." He goes, "Number 1? Not number 1 either. It's number 3." And they keep putting 2 and 2 together like every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 3.
He's like.
That's the worst
he's
thing
like,
to say,
number
call it.
3.
Yeah. Number 1, gold as the sun. Number 2, God help me poo. Number 3, set my semen through. Oral! It's on HBO Max. Everyone should watch Moral Oral.
I
Yeah, I think you watched the whole thing, right?
yeah, I really want to rewatch it though.
Already?
Yeah, it's so fun.
I would watch it anytime. I fucking love that shit. I wanna watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and I want everyone to get together and watch the movie. Because that show... Every time I listen to Rush now, all I can think about is Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Yeah. All right. Any final conclusions? We have 10 minutes till an hour is up.
Yeah, and we've been going long recently.
Yeah, we'll try to conclude this one, but
Yeah.
no promises.
Yeah.
Because we can stream after too.
Ooh.
That's why
I was gonna say.
I have 4 controllers set up on the PS5 right now.
fair.
Oh, are we gonna do a 4-player game?
I downloaded what's that game called?
Doom.
No. I downloaded well, I have Scott Pilgrim still, which is 4-player co-op. I have Tower Fall, which is like a 4-player game where you fight each other.
Seen that.
Yeah, and then I have
I think.
the Broforce. I have Broforce.
Bro Force.
Yeah.
Do you have Brawlhalla?
No. I have Broforce.
Broforce.
That's where you play as nothing
It's
but
not a PewDiePie game, is it?
it's where you play as nothing no. You play as nothing but movie parody characters.
Okay.
And after a while, it starts getting like really like obscure characters. But like every so often, you unlock a new one that's like Neo from the Matrix.
Oh.
But he doesn't have a gun. He just punches people.
Right.
And his instead of having a grenade, he can just slow down time so bullets like go slow motion, so you can like dodge them. Then you get like there's just stuff like that. It's just cool. You get like Men in Black Bro, and he's got the cricket, which is like that tiny gun that has the giant explosion.
Oh, right.
It's better not have fucked it up. Okay, good. Anyway.
Good.
Anyway, yeah, so I downloaded those games to play.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
So, yeah, 4-player
I was
games.
saying with the drum set, we should hook that up to Demon Souls and play.
I don't know if you can use the Rock Band drums on other games.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can, right?
I don't.
You just have to.
You can use the Guitar Hero thing for other games, can't you?
You have to
like.
I think you have to put it in something else.
You have to like program it as a controller.
Yeah.
Yeah, set its
So you basically
inputs or
plug it in
whatever.
as a controller, and you put all the button. You like map all the buttons to the drum.
Yeah. You just have to remap it.
Wouldn't I need something to do that? Would I need like a program to do that?
No.
I don't think so.
You just plug it in like as a controller.
Yeah.
And then you just
figure out
button map it.
Well,
I guess it'll probably go horribly because there's a D-pad. If we remap movement to D-pad, but
it'll still be really hard.
Unless we make forward the kick pedal, so you just hold your foot down.
Yeah, but what about like
that could work.
And then you have to like have turn.
Yeah, no, it's like impossible.
Oh yeah,
dodge.
Turn would be impossible.
Can you use combos? Like, could you hit 2 at the same time?
No, that's really sophisticated. That would actually require a program.
Yeah,
but you would. Some Rock Band drum sets have like the crash cymbals as well.
Yeah, but I used to have them, but I don't know what happened to them.
Yeah.
Because that was fun to play that way, but they didn't work very well. So if you hit the cymbals too hard, it would be like a double hit or a triple hit. Yeah, I haven't played Rock Band in like 4 years, so.
Rock Band's so much fun.
I literally only brought it over because I wanted to play Rock Band Beatles, and I was just gonna put my PS3 in here, just play Rock Band Beatles. But then all I have are the drums. But I could use that mic for the singing, so I might just drum and sing.
Dude, Rock Band Beatles is so much fun too.
That is my favorite Rock Band game.
Yeah.
I have a lot of DLC for Rock Band, but I just literally just wanted to play the Beatles. So.
You need to
I'll
get
have
a guitar.
I'll have it all
get
set
a
up.
Really cheap guitar.
They're not cheap, which sucks because they're
not.
They're
Really?
cheaply made.
How are they not cheap?
People,
like it's been 17
people
years.
love Guitar Hero.
Yeah, people are scalpers. Well, what they do is I looked into it. They charge like 30 or 40 for the guitar without the receiver. Which, if you have Xbox, you don't need a receiver. It just syncs into the Xbox like a normal Xbox 360 controller. But if you have the PS3 version, which is what I had, you have to use a dongle that you plug in that receives the thing. So they sell I'm pretty sure they're doing this on purpose. They sell the receiver and the controller separately, and they jack up the price of them both.
Right.
It's fucking bullshit.
Have you looked at
However,
like Walmart?
I don't think they sell that shit no more.
I doubt Walmart.
Amazon's got the worst scalpers of all.
What about like Slackers?
eBay's your best bet. Slackers didn't have any on their online website. I could go to the store and see.
They probably have. They have to.
But we're talking about like I need it. If it's for PS2, PS3, that also works on PS4. It all works on the same thing. But I need it to be PlayStation basically. But my buddy would used to go to pawn shops, and he would every time he would find one for like $10, he would give me them. But my stepdad already threw away all the guitars, and I know I had at least like 3 working ones. So it's pretty frustrating. I'm pretty mad about that. But whatever. I want to get a new one. I'm gonna have to get a USB splitter.
Mm-hmm.
I have to order drumsticks. I have to get a lot of shit to get this. I don't even have a fucking chair to play it. I guess I could use my computer chair.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't have a fucking chair in this goddamn apartment because somebody named James sat in it and it broke.
Did I do
Who
that?
broke the other one?
I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it was only after James broke it a little bit.
We'll just blame James and all for everything.
I like to break furniture.
Well, what else?
We got new sinks. You want to go and break them?
Shane installed the sink.
Did you guys ever fix that handle on the?
No.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you know the handle? Yeah, it's fixed.
Is it?
We have a whole.
Well,
we have
got
like
a new sink,
we have like
we
a
have new
sprayer.
faucets.
Oh.
We have new
You
faucets.
got a
Just
sprayer
We have a
now?
sprayer. Yeah, we have.
It's fucking useless though.
What?
Heidi uses the fuck out of it, but that's
I don't
Spray
see
you
no-
when you walk past or whatever.
she
I
just
don't see a point.
she's just constantly spraying everything. I think she just
Does
likes
it
to
just
do
not
it.
have like enough pressure?
She says it make.
Well, it's like,
No, well, you're supposed to wash everything off before you put it in there in the first place,
Oh.
and you can't just like spray across the fucking kitchen. So
because
Yeah.
the spray is right above the
Like
soap
the
sink.
the
Yeah.
rightmost sink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so,
And
it,
and you have to.
I think
like,
it's good for getting oil and grease out, but
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but that's about it.
Like cleaning out the sink, basically.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
mainly use it for. But Heidi uses the fuck out of it. But it's kind of not that important right now.
Mm.
I don't know, but it's cool. It looks cool. It looks official. It's nice that the handle isn't like broken off anymore because James broke that.
He
Hey.
technically didn't work there anymore. Either.
Yeah, no, that was like after my last day.
That was his third last day.
Yeah,
He
That
got
was
through
after
it.
he put his 2 weeks in, and then he was like broke the thing off. And then he
I
was
was
like,
like, so on my actual last day, I think I broke something on the other sink, and then my later than actual last day, I broke the handle off of like the main sink.
sounds
which was
about
awesome.
sounds like what you would do.
Yeah,
You broke a lot of sinks up there.
I have a reputation.
He
He has a reputation.
He just broke stuff.
I was like, man, I haven't broken shit since yesterday.
Yeah, I installed this sink there. It was really,
It was really what?
really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have anything else you want to say before we're just gonna start streaming soon? But yeah. Anything else? Any closing thoughts? Any thoughts you've been talking to?
Do we want to bring
That
up
hole
the
over there.
federal $15 minimum wage?
Oh, what? I didn't hear
What?
about that.
Biden says he's
Oh, is
gonna
that
do
happening soon?
Yeah,
Like, is that-
because we
okay.
have it in Illinois already, but yeah, he's gonna try to do it on the federal level.
Well, and if he does it on the federal level, it will
Doesn't
probably
it just happen like
it'll probably just
instantly?
happen,
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. Bernie's plan was always to do the thing where it increased like Illinois is doing it,
Right.
but I don't know. Maybe he will just fucking do like the whole. Nah, I think he won't do that.
No, that would.
I
fuck
think
up
he'll
the
make every
economy,
state just do what Illinois is doing, and just start increasing it
like
every
year by year.
every year. Because right now we're up to 11 in Illinois. I just checked it. We're up to
Yeah.
11 in Illinois right now,
We'll be up to 12 next year,
which is kind of cool.
right?
But I feel like I need way more money. Like I feel like right now.
Right now
I'm-
we're kind of just scraping by.
Yeah. My insurance is like way more expensive this year, and I pay more and I get less coverage.
Yeah.
And it's gonna keep going up with the minimum wage.
No,
No.
it's because Trump. It's
Oh.
because he kept cutting shit.
Oh.
So like he keeps making Obamacare worse and worse because he's trying to like destroy it.
Mhm.
And Biden has a plan to make a public option to where you can still pay for like a premium service.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna fucking do it.
Right.
I'm only paying for insurance because of like the tax credits, basically.
Mhm.
Like it's a stupid system that makes no sense. We need a new system called we don't do this stupid shit. So if Biden introduces a public option, that's not what I want, but I'll fucking accept it, like, because I don't want to have to pay. I don't want to have to pay for something I barely even ever use.
Right.
I didn't even use it last year at all. I didn't go to the doctor once. So, yeah.
Haven't cut off any fingers this year.
When I went, I didn't even have insurance. That was all covered by work comp.
Oh, nice.
Because I went to my doctor and he was in there. What?
But on PS5, there's a Resident Evil 8 demo.
Oh, really?
Only on PS5
Sweet.
today,
That's what they did for Resident Evil 7 also.
and it's not like from the actual game. It's like a little.
That's what they did for Resident Evil 7 also. They did a PS4 exclusive demo that was not actually the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Called PT.
No.
Oh.
It was called Resident Evil 7 demo.
Nice.
Don't calm your pants. Are you gonna do the thing?
What?
We're closing. This is our closing statements.
Okay.
So what's your message to the free world? What's your message to our new Biden-led country?
I'm just relieved Trump's not president anymore.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But now we have
Biden
to.
can't fuck up that much, can he?
Well.
We'll see.
We gotta keep pushing him for what we actually want and need.
Yeah, we have to deal with now. Right now, we have a completely democratically controlled
Senate
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Democrats control everything, and Biden said that, when Obama had everything under control.
Bipartisanship.
Well, Obama went for bipartisanship when Democrats had full control. Nothing happened, and then when Republicans got in control, they wouldn't. Even when Obama wanted to do things they wanted to do, they still wouldn't do it because their plan was to just not do anything for Obama and just be like, hopefully no one calls us out on this. And we called them out on it constantly, but guess what? Nobody fucking cares. It doesn't even matter. Everyone's like, yeah, it's Obama, so it worked. They know how stupid people are, so it worked.
I mean, what percentage of our country even votes? Like, what was the total number of votes this year? Like,
This one was higher than last time.
it was like 140 million or something like that, which is still less than half.
Yeah.
it's not-
Yeah, most of the country does not vote.
oh, yeah.
That's why Trump won the first time though, is because the turnout was so low. What? You just flipping me off?
The front facing flip off.
Is that what the kids are doing now?
Yeah, I guess.
I've
I
invented
just
a new
learned about
trick.
it yesterday.
I learned a new trick.
Apparently, it's just like.
check this out.
From the front this time.
Fuck you from the front.
Yeah. Well,
Alright, Wasteland Podcast. Signing out.
Please clap.
You stupid bastard.